Hello. Today is January 8th, 2017. Today is Elvis Presley's birthday. Last night I went to an Elvis spectacular at the Holiday Star Theater in Maryville, Indiana. Let me turn on this light so it makes it any brighter. I don't know. Not a little bit, maybe. Just a little bit. I'm in my room. Excuse the mess. I got some clothes I need to put away, but otherwise, my daughter came over today to visit, and it was real nice. I cooked dinner and just kind of hung out with her. I always enjoy when she comes over, and I always get kind of sad when she leaves. I think that's typical when you have adult children and they live a distance. She lives in a town called Bellwood, Illinois, and it's kind of far, and it would take like a while to get there, and I don't drive the highways. No, I don't. I've never had an accident on the highway. I just don't like to do it. I'm very afraid of it. So anyway, that's that. Maybe one day I'll get over my fears. I'm going through too many different changes now. I probably didn't see my other video, so I'll go over what, I had my surgery on December 5th, and I have lost about 35 to 40 pounds, okay? This morning I got disappointed because it said, I weighed myself, and I'll show you what I have. I have the Fitbit area scale, and it said I was 5 pounds less than where I was. And then I got back on, and I says, people don't usually lose 5 pounds in a day, and I didn't do anything to lose 5 pounds yesterday. I went back, and it was the same weight as I was the day before, so I'm like, oh, whatever, But I'm happy where I'm at, and it's not a fast process, it's a slow process, but I would like to see that 5 pound loss. Today wasn't the greatest day. I did have mashed potatoes, and I ate a few more potatoes than I probably should have. And although other than that, it's all I had. Yeah, I gotta get busy walking and doing more activities. I think it would help with the weight loss. I'm about, like I said, I'm between 203 and 206. I can't tell because the scale goes one way and then it goes another way. And so let's just say 206, just for sake of being truthful. And, the first time you get up in the morning, of course, you weigh less because you go have a bowel movement, and you're lightest at that point. But as the day goes by, you do weigh much more because you have eaten food, and you start to gain like a little bit of water, holding water, because I know I eat salt like crazy. And but I'm down a whole lot. I'm happy. I don't know what my doctor's going to be, but you know what? I can only do what I can do, and I can't speed this up any faster. I don't want to speed it up any faster. I mean, let's be honest, I would love to speed it up faster, but I don't want to risk anything not eating. Because even not eating doesn't mean you'll lose weight. Sometimes not eating puts your body in a starvation mode, and then you don't lose weight anyway. So it's just, I don't know. About the surgery. The surgery was the easiest thing. It really wasn't difficult. It wasn't hard. It was one of the easiest things I've ever did. The fasting, the 2 weeks previous to losing weight, to the surgery, eating only clear liquids, and then the week after that, now that was tough. That was really tough because it was, the 2 weeks previous to surgery was Thanksgiving. It was a Thanksgiving in that 2 weeks. And then I come back, I have on December 5th, so there's, I didn't get out of the hospital until I stayed from Monday, and I was released on Friday because my blood sugar bottomed out, kind of went too low. But of course, you're not eating anything, so there's nothing for it to work on. So I got home on the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. On the 9th, I was home. And then from the 9th, I think I even went a week extra almost, maybe 5 days or 4 days longer, okay, than the week. And so almost, let's just say almost 4 weeks with just clear liquids. It's quite difficult. That is quite difficult, and it really tests your endurance and what you really want. And I'm not going to say I was perfect during that time, because no, I was not. I did during Thanksgiving. I cheated that day. I really did. I figured I was only 3 days into it, and I cooked the dinner. I cooked it, and you sit up there and you make all these plates of food, and you know, different things, and then you're supposed to say, well, no, I can't have this. What are you gonna have? Oh, I'm gonna have a glass of water. No. So I didn't do right, but doesn't mean you shouldn't do right. If I was to do it over again, if I could do it over again, and I can't, and I wouldn't, you know, because it's like I'm 54, and it's a one-shot deal. For me, it's a one-shot deal. If this doesn't take, then God's intention for me was to be a heavy person, and that's okay. That's okay. I can accept being heavy or thin. You know, the only thing that's the advantage, my dog Ginger, is, you know, I got off my blood sugar medicine. I got off my blood pressure medicine, and I really don't take that much anymore. Everything I take now is vitamins, basically, except one drug. And, well, 2. Pepronazole or whatever that is for my stomach, and I don't know what it does. I don't know. But you know, I don't think I would go back and have, like some people have revisions and they do it again and again and again. And no, this is it. You know, it's a one, you know, I don't have perfect days. I don't, you know, I've never had like, well, you know, I mean, I have good days. Don't get me wrong. Where I follow all the rules and, you know, just like I'm supposed to. But I'm not perfect, and none of us are. If I was perfect, I would not be overweight, you know, or morbidly obese. You know, I have been overweight most of my life, except when I was a really young kid, I was too thin. And so I went from thin, real extra thin, to extra heavy. So there was never no happy medium for only, the happy medium I had was like when I was in 12th grade, 11th grade going to 12th, I decided I was going to lose weight. So I don't know what I weighed. I know I was wearing like a size 16. And I went home. It was the summer, the first day of summer, you know, began. I decided I was going to go on a diet. And I was going to do the Atkins diet. My mom told me about somebody who had did this diet and how well it worked for her. And I said, okay, I can do that. And, you know, of course, you don't eat any bread. You don't eat any pasta. You don't eat anything white. Of course, you can have all the cheeses, fried foods. You know, any type of protein you can have. Fruits were kind of no-no because it's sugar. And I lost lots of weight. By the time, I'll say when I went back to school, I was probably in a 12. So a 16 to a 12 was pretty damn good. I remember I would eat like things like pizza, but I would never eat the crust. I just eat the cheese because cheese is a protein and it's okay. I'd eat the sausage on the pizza, that's fine. I'd eat, if I had green peppers on it, that's fine. Those are the things I like. I don't like mushrooms. But I lost that weight, you know, and I look good. I was wearing, like, I think in the very end, my smallest size was a 9-10. And again, I was very, very proud of myself. I felt like I did good. You know, I did good. So, time went on, and I gained that weight back. And so after high school, when I graduated, I was climbing back up there. I was, you know, because there was a lot of things going on. My mom was sick. And then, like, my mom passed in October of the year after I graduated. That opened the doors for me to start eating again, because, you know, you're dealing with grief. And again, I'm not a smoker. Don't hate you if you do, but I just don't. I'm not a drinker. Don't hate you if you do. I just don't. And I definitely don't do drugs. So, food was my thing. Food was my drug of choice. I would eat, you know, junk. I mean, and so then time went on. I got married, and I started eating because marriage was kind of not the greatest thing. I was young. I was stuck at home because I didn't drive at the time. And I didn't have a life. I didn't feel like I did. And I had kids right away. And there you are. You're stuck at home. Okay. Although my husband made very good money, you know, we didn't want for anything. And he treated me well. It's just that, you know, I was young and I was at home. And what I did was eat, you know, and then eventually went into an addiction to gambling. So, that's my thing, you know, but no, I wouldn't go back and do it again. It's a one-shot thing. Although, if I were to fail at my gambling, you know, if I were to go back out gambling again, I would try again. I don't ever think I'm going to, but you never know. I am addicted to gambling, and I know I have a gambling addiction, so it just goes, you know, toe to toe, I guess. I find that since I have been not eating like I usually do, I find that I like to shop, okay? And shopping's my thing now. It's like, I want to go shop. I want to buy this for my house. I want to buy that for my house. And before, I guess I never did because I was all into the gambling and, you know. But I'm gonna end this right here, and I'm gonna make a part 2, okay? Because I don't know how long this can go. One sec, I'll be right back.